If you're new to our channel, we spend our weekends at our off-grid cabin digging a tunnel into the hillside through solid rock. That might sound crazy, but the craziest part is, we're doing it just for fun. Hope you enjoy. Yeah, winter is here. It is freezing in this cabin. We've had the fire going now for probably 20 minutes. It's still only minus 6 degrees Celsius. It'll warm up here in a couple hours. In the meantime, gotta go outside, clean up all the snow, then go check out the tunnel. So I got the snow all cleaned up. Now I can't wait any longer. I've got to go down and check out the tunnel. It's killing me. It's been 3 weeks since I've been up here. Let's take the shovel and head down. A lot more snow than when we were here last time. It's probably, I don't know, 16 inches or so here now. I don't know how this is going to affect our tunneling abilities, but we'll make it work. Looks like there's some ice underneath that snow. Okay, so here's what we got. Wow. You really see the moisture coming out of that door. Crazy. I don't know if that ground is frozen there. Might be in a little bit of trouble, but we'll give it a try. Okay, so that corner there is frozen solid. I have to get the pick, but the pick is inside the tunnel. I can get the door open a little bit. Whew. There's a lot of moisture there again. I guess my vents weren't big enough. Crazy. Oh dear. There's my mouse trap I sat in here before we left. Peanut butter's all gone moldy. Yucky. Man, it is warm in there. You can feel the heat towering right over there. Squeeze in through this door. There's a couple of mice in there. Nice. I was trying to avoid it, but I think we might end up having to look into some sort of electrical vent system, some 12-volt system or something. Ran off a solar panel. Maybe I could try bigger vents, that being said. What to do, what to do. But tomorrow's a big day. Tomorrow we start using explosives here. Very excited. I'm not going to sleep tonight, just like a kid waiting for Christmas morning. It's been a big investment. Hopefully it works. So I can't deny it. I am itching to get in there and get tunneling. I'm wanting to grab the generator and start right now. But we have a strict no tunneling policy. We have a strict no tunneling on Friday evenings policy here at the cabin. So it's finally time to get back to tunneling. Snowing again this morning, but a beautiful morning other than that. A little chilly maybe. Gotta get the generator down the hill and get that tunnel mucked out. Get ready to do some exploding. If you guys haven't noticed, everything is a pain here in the wintertime. A lot more work. Oh well. If you guys are wondering what this Walmart bag is for, it's snowing outside and I'm recording with a $1,000 non-waterproof camera, so this is what it's for. There, you're safe now. So muck all that out, put it here in the skip and drag it out. Shouldn't be too bad. I'm thinking 2 or 3 loads should do it. Then we can start drilling. A bit of a disclaimer here. Shortly I'll be speaking very disparagingly of a product, but later in the video I have to eat some humble pie and it totally changed my opinion. These videos aren't scripted or sponsored, so I decided to leave everything in the video so you could see my journey from extreme frustration to loving it. I just don't want anyone to click off the video early and have my first opinion negatively affect someone's business. So this is pretty cool. Right here in that corner in that quartz vein I'm always rambling on about in every video. This little miniature cave goes in there as far as I can see. There's a little pebble in the way, but it keeps going in past that. That's pretty neat. Wonder what that means. Get some more rusty quartz down there. Sadly, we're not quite going to get it all on 2 sleds. So with every video, I get 2 or 3 comments. People mention that I need to use a muck board. And there's a very specific reason why I don't. And that reason is you guys. What you don't realize is a very cramped space. It's 30 inches wide from post to post. And at any given time, there's 2 camera tripods in here that have to remain perfectly stable. So I get a piece of plywood or something in here to use as a muck board. They would be in my way and they'd be bouncing the tripods around. Make for some horrible footage. You guys would click off the video and I'd have nobody watching me right now. So that's the reason why I don't use a muck board. So enjoy watching me struggle, knowing I'm doing it for you. You guys are going to have to humor me here for a few more minutes. The same quartz vein here in the corner gets me every time. There's that pocket of pyrite from the last video. Right here, there's another void down underneath this one. I don't know if you can see it or not, but right there, there's a hole that goes right down out of sight. So I know I spent a lot of time looking at that one quartz vein, but I just find it so interesting. So I've got a plan. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up to blast out this corner of this quartz here first. And then I'm going to collect it all and just put it to the side till springtime. Then do a little more research, a little more studying, see what we got there. So I've got a lot of money tied up in this here blasting adventure. First off, I had to get a new hammer drill. And once again, it's a Vever or Viver, however you say that. But I'm loving this thing. It's only a little over $100 Canadian. Works beautifully. So we got a 12-inch 5/16 bit. So we need to know where to strategically drill here. So now we've got to set our actual charges. Clean out the hole. What to say here? I'm not liking this. So wet in there. Okay, so I'm a little worried about the moisture content in that hole. Seems like we might have hit a little pocket of water or something. So I got to drop the charge and try to fire it quickly before it absorbs the water. Not ideal at all. So I'm going to move quick. Okay, so that was a letdown. So I don't know how the color's showing up. This is all rusty quartz here again. I don't know. I think I'm going to move on for now. But the drilling and blasting isn't working there as well. I think the little chargers are soaking up the water faster than I can blow them. It's like really soft stuff down there again. I don't quite understand it. But oh well.
Did I miss it?
No, I've tried 2 shots so far. It's been completely useless. Well, the first one I drilled down through there, but it's like a pocket of water in there or something. So I think they were getting wet. They just went like poof. And I just done 2 shots in that quartz right there, right down through there. Cracked it, but never actually moved it at all. Sakes. No one just went off. I feel like the charges are going off early.
That work?
Blew it, but didn't do anything. So guys, I am beyond frustrated. Ticked off might be a better word for it. This thing cost me a bloody fortune. So far I've had 1 successful round go off out of, I think, 10 now. I don't know what the issue is. Just had another misfire here now. Gonna go email the company, see what the issue is. Unless something changes drastically in the next few minutes, I do not recommend one of these whatsoever. I'm not going to name the company, but this is a complete waste of money right now, and a lot of money. I'll talk about that in a minute. Let me go try this one again. Just can't get them to fire off for the life of me. It's so frustrating. This thing seems to be working all right. The firing pin's going in and out all right. So you're pushing these little charges down with a shotgun primer in the end of them, and you can load up to 3 in a hole. I don't know, the firing mechanism is not wanting to shoot them off. When they do go off, there's like a psst, as if they're not loaded right or something. I don't know. There's no reason why that one shouldn't go off right now. Again, another one not firing. There's actually a dent in the end of the primer. You can't see it on camera, but I can see it here. Sandbag the thing that time. Finally, one go off. So that's what's supposed to be happening every time. I don't know. So it did break the rock that time. That's 2 successful firings out of 20 rounds. Each round is $2.50 a piece. I could have done the equivalent in 5 minutes with the jackhammer. I'm going to try one more hole before I give up on it for today. Get this chunk of softer stuff. I'm going to drill right in through here. Try to break this section down. Just more of an experiment at this point. One. Push it down. 2. Okay, they're in there solid. That's in there solid. Sandbag this thing. It's in there nice and tight. Fingers crossed. Another misfire. Here we go again. So that was it. That was 2 rounds. I don't know. So now you can see my frustration. I had the camera off for most of the frustration, but things border on useless. Oh well, you live you learn, I guess. Now we actually got a raging snowstorm here outside. Didn't know that was a thing today. Seems like there's no way to win. I gotta go up to the cabin and get some lunch in me. Try to work through this frustration. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back down here again, no less discouraged. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the little jackhammer, just carve away at this top here. It's nice and light. I'll do that for a while, see what happens. Okay, so here's the last hole I just tried. You can tell blew the top, this where the primer was right here. Split the tube halfway down, didn't even blow at the end of it. And there's the second charge right there. Never fired it off at all. So I don't know what the deal is. It's like the charges are varying or something. So I've sent an email off to the Canadian distributor. I don't be too disparaging. I'll give them a chance to respond first and see. Maybe it's me doing something wrong, but it doesn't get more obvious than that. I don't know. So as discouraged as I am with the blasting unit, I'm impressed with this Vevor drill, little jackhammer drill. It's so nice for doing this top section that's a little softer. It's so easy, I can one-hand it. I had to turn the camera back on to reiterate. I'm in love with this little thing. It's so fast and smooth and light. Like I've taken down more now than I would have got done in an hour with the big jackhammer. Haven't even broke a sweat. It's obviously not as powerful, but it's a lot faster jackhammering, whatever the term is for that. Beats per minute. Sounds official. It actually carves through this stuff like nothing. It's quite enjoyable, actually. The morale is picked back up. I'm trying to forget about all the money I wasted on that blaster and how much joy this $120 jackhammer has brought me. Highly recommend it. My epiphany came while jackhammering, thinking about the charge I'd dug out of the rock. The issue was, the rock I was trying it in was way too soft. The softer rock allowed the drill bit to worm out the drill hole, which in turn allowed the gas from the explosion to escape around the blaster itself, so no pressure was built up in the hole to split the rock. And the times the blaster didn't fire at all was simply me not seating it tight enough against the charges. Here's a perfect candidate for that blaster. Rock outcropping stuck out here. So I decided I'm going to forego forget my frustrations and drill right here. Make one more attempt at using that thing. This is the ideal situation for it right here. This is how I pictured it working. Clean it with the jackhammer and then use it to break the big rocks out. So let's give it a try. Start with a clean slate. I'm totally at peace right now. So let's see how it goes. Blow the hole out first. Can drop it in one brand new charge. Slide it in with the blower. It's firmly seated. Okay. Slide in this part. Okay, it's all the way down there. Put a sandbag on it for good luck. And once again, frustration. Let's take this off. Try it again. Once again, frustration. Pin's moving freely. Set it back. Okay, looks like it did crack it this time. Yeah, it is loose, so gotta give it credit that time. That was one round. Give credit where credit is due. It is broke all the way around nicely. So that's that. Pull this out and see if I can knock it down now with the little hammer. Okay, we're trying to end this on a positive note for the day. We're back again tomorrow, but I'll try to blow that right there. There's 2 charges in there. Everything's installed perfectly. Let's see how it goes. I'm holding this GoPro attached to the GoPro mount. You can tell it's broken off there. The thing finally worked like I expected it to, or like I wanted it to. Blew this whole face out right here. You can see it's all fragmented up. Blew all those big chunks right there. So I'm extremely happy with that. If you look carefully in there, I don't know if you can see it or not. You see the shiny part? That's still the second round. It never went off. So all this was just one round. It's making me really nervous to try the second round thing like that. If you ever drilled in, hit that again, you'd be in trouble. So anyways, I've broken my GoPro mount, so we had to pick this video up tomorrow. Yeah, I've had enough of this for one day. So it might have been user error with this blaster thing. Maybe it's a good thing after all. So I take back my disparaging words earlier when I was frustrated. I'm very impressed with it right now, currently. We'll see what tomorrow holds, but that went well. I was never so happy to see something broken in my life. My GoPro mount is broken. And that is bitter this morning. I think it's minus 16. You can hear by the crunchy snow. I've already got the generator down here in the tunnel running, or at the tunnel running. See what we can get done. I actually closed the door last night. Keep it a little bit warmer in there. I left it open just a little bit, but not too bad in here. So it's so cold out today, it's probably going to be a nightmare to get that winch up and running and start hauling the muck out of here. So I think I'm going to concentrate on digging some more and do a few more blasts. Hopefully get some better footage. Can't believe that one broke the camera last night. I'm going to do 2 charges in there again. Beautiful. Real nice shot. I think I'm going to do another one in through right there. Okay. Hang tight. So surprisingly, I was able to get the winch running. So I'm going to go ahead and try to pull out some of this muck while I can. At least some of these big boulders. I can get some of this out and try another blast or 2 right there on that face just to see what happens. But yeah, I've totally changed my opinion of the micro blaster. It works great. It was all my error before. So got this all cleaned up. It's a lot of work right there. This might be our most productive weekend ever. We've pushed back 3 feet, all cleaned out, all mucked out. It's nice. I'm loving that new little jackhammer and the new microblaster. It's going to change a lot of things. I think it'll make us more productive, at least slightly less work. So I'm actually going to do a couple more little blasts here to learn a little bit more about that microblaster. I'm going to try one right in here somewhere, maybe one up here, just to see what it does. I don't know, maybe it's asking too much of it, but we'll find out together here. Put in the blaster. Okay, so that one didn't do much, but to be honest with you, I half expected that. I think this one here is already dislodged from the face behind it, and at the last 1 inch going in, I felt a void. It's probably letting all the gas escape. So I'm going to try another one up here, see if I can knock some of this down. See, I'm pretty happy with that. I shattered that rock all up. A couple minutes with the jackhammer, loosen that right up, it'll all fall down. Moving on. Well guys, I'm upside down. Well guys, it's that time again. We've got to head home. Thanks for watching. Take care.